Magazine follower slide lock engagement. Every automatic pistol has a magazine. Every magazine has a follower. And most auto pistols have slide locks. And almost on every auto pistol, the magazine follower and slide lock should work well together. When they don't, it may cause a problem. If it doesn't cause a problem, it for sure then can become a nuisance. I've talked about this topic before, but today I want to primarily focus on the follower. Not only can a bad follower cause a slide to not lock to the rear, it can also cause a feeding problem as well. So first, let me illustrate how the magazine follower and the slide stop should function properly. If I put the magazine, actually let me get this Glock back to its normal configurations here. Pull the trigger, slide comes to the rear, and it's not working. Okay, I'm rushing, that's why. What you're going to do is you're going to put the magazine into the gun, it's going to slide back to the rear, and it's going to lock into place, okay? The follower has a little step that pushes up the slide stop and causes the gun to lock to the rear. If it doesn't do that, it's because the follower is worn out probably, all right? But what I want to talk to you about is primarily the follower, not what the follower does as a slide lock. So I've got 3 1911 mags here with 3 different followers. The first one here is from Shooting Star, I believe it is. Yeah, Shooting Star. I do not like these at all. Sorry, that's my opinion. I call this the forked tongue of followers. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. Can you see that right there? It's got a top piece and a lower piece. And what happens is it's got too much play and it dips forward. You'll be seeing this video come Monday. And what happens is, because it's got so much flex, sometimes, depending on the type of ammo you have, or if your gun's dirty, or it's just not working right, sometimes the first cartridge, when it's going to the chamber, will nosedive, and you'll have a malfunction because there's too much slop in this follower. The next follower is your basic GI 1911 magazine, and I call this the forked tongue, or the split tongue, I mean. This is where you got this one piece of metal, it splits, and it has the step down to lock your slide to the rear, but it's battle proven, it works a lot. It just after time can start to wear out. But that one also has the possibility of nose diving. I don't know if you can tell that when you're watching the video. Notice how that follower falls forward on a bad angle. The cartridge should be pointing upward, and I'm exaggerating here, pointing upward like this. If the follower is bad, sometimes the cartridge points down and gets stuck at the feed ramp. The third one here, I've got these on Armscore mags, ACT mags, Magar mags. It's a solid piece of steel that comes up from the backside, comes across where the cartridge rests on, takes a step down to be used to engage your slide stop, and then comes back down on the front side to eliminate any tipping of the cartridges. Very good followers. All my 1911 mags, excuse me, I've changed all these followers to be these followers themselves, or I changed the mag itself because of its dependability and its lack of tilting on the first round. Magazine followers are extremely important. And once again, just to make a quick note, when the first cartridge goes on top of the follower, that little step on the side goes away. And when the last round is fired, the step pops up, and that step is what engages the slide stop to lock your slide to the rear. But if you have too much play, sometimes it won't work, and sometimes you'll have a malfunction when the cartridge goes into the chamber. So check that out. That's your gun training demo for the day.